YouTube, what's going on? So this is Vincent from Hidden Gems again. Just wanted to come back and talk about Marvin Gaye this time, and this time it's going to be about the album What's Going On. So I know a lot of you already know the single What's Going On, but wanted to dive the album. It was a great album, considered one of the biggest albums of the 70s for soul and everything in general. It even just got ranked as the number one album by Rolling Stone for the year 2020. So as you can tell, it's still relevant, still holds up. And one of the things that came out to me the most was that Marvin Gaye actually produced this record. And if you listen to this whole record, the production is fantastic, but that's not what we're here to talk about the whole album, but we're also here to talk about those hidden songs that people probably have not heard or I believe that people should listen to. So the first song, of course, is going to be What's Going On, the single. Everyone already knows that song. It's played everywhere. Everyone knows about it. So don't need to go into much detail about that, but track still lives on today, still holds up for today, decade to decade to decade. The first song that I wanted to talk about for Hidden Gem was What's Happening Brother. So for this album, it was considered more of a concept album of somebody coming back from Vietnam and trying to rediscover themselves. And What's Happening Brother is a great way of showing it, just someone coming back, having these struggles with trying to find a job, trying to find out and see if what they did in Vietnam is kind of carried over into the U.S. and it didn't. The music on this song was heavily driven by bongos and heavily driven by just a multitude of other instruments, but the drive and everything about this song is perfect from front to end. The next song I found very good was actually the next track, Flyin' High in the Friendly Sky. So this one's considered more of like a drug track, meaning like it was about drugs, about how he deals with his pain, how the individual in this concept album also deals with what they're dealing with, being like, I can fly high to the sky without getting off the ground. So basically, same thing here, kind of a drug track, but really great song here. Is just a very light arrangement for it. Marvin Gaye coming in very strong with his vocal delivery and everything about it is just a great from front to back. Now, I know a lot of people don't have the attention span for 7-minute tracks, but for this song, Right On, beautiful song. I wouldn't say this is more of a Marvin Gaye track. This is more of an instrumental track. From beginning to end, it just got a nice little build, and then it just comes all together, and it feels more of like a jam session than anything. Just a nice little light jam session with Marvin coming in here and there, just doing his normal vocal routine, his normal calm coolness for the track. But overall, great song. Definitely recommend listening to this one with headphones, just to be able to get the back and forth of the instrumentals, and the production that Marvin put on this track is fantastic. The whole album from front to back production wise is great. Definitely recommend using headphones listening to this album to get what Marvin was trying to do, and particularly for this song, Right On, a lot of stuff going in and out between the headphones here. The last song that I wanted to talk about, since this album is only 9 songs, is Inner City Blues. This is a single, so I don't consider this one a hidden gem, but it's a single that should be listened to more in my opinion, considering that What's Going On is the title track of the album, plus is also one song that Marvin's really known for. But the song Inner City Blues, great from all the way from front to back, cool instruments throughout the whole way, great way to kind of like wrap up the album and push it forward, and just a great way to wrap it all up. So for this album, hidden gems are What's Happening Brother, Flying High in the Sky, and Right On. The single that I recommend to take a look at is Inner City Blues. Again, it's not a hidden gem because it's a single, but it's a single that definitely should be listened to and given more of an observation basis on that. So again, hidden gems are What's Going On Brother, Flying High in the Sky, and Right On. Again, make sure you put on headphones, because if you just try and do a one ear, or possibly you could still get the full effect of the production in your car, but over the ear headphones, you're just putting in both of them. Listening to production on this album was fantastic. I think that's, again, one thing nobody really talks about when it comes to this album is the production basis. So love this album front to back. Marvin Gaye, What's Going On. That's the album for today. Thanks, guys.